Imagine this. You're talking to an AI. It writes a perfect legal argument. It diagnoses a disease. It explains quantum physics better than your professor. Sounds like intelligence, right? But here's the uncomfortable truth most people don't want to hear. The AI has absolutely no idea what it's saying. No understanding, no reasoning, no thoughts. So what is actually happening inside these systems? And why could misunderstanding this lead to massive real-world consequences? Today, we're going deep. Not hype, not fear, reality. If you care about AI, the future, or what intelligence even means, you're going to want to watch this all the way to the end. Welcome back to the channel. If you enjoy deep dives into AI, technology, and how it reshapes humanity, hit like so this reaches more curious minds, and subscribe if you want thoughtful tech content, not clickbait. Let's start with what most people believe. They think AI is thinking, that when ChatGPT explains something, it's forming ideas the way humans do. But that assumption is completely wrong. Modern AI, especially large language models, don't understand language. They predict it. At its core, an LLM does one thing. It predicts the next token. Not meaning, not truth, not logic, just probability. When you type, the cat sat on the model doesn't picture a cat. It calculates which word most often follows that sequence. Math, because statistically, that's what comes next. Scale that process up billions of times, across trillions of words, and you get something that feels intelligent. But feeling intelligent and being intelligent are not the same thing. Here's where it gets tricky. Ask an AI why water boils at a lower temperature on a mountain. It gives you a perfect explanation. Pressure, altitude, boiling point. Sounds like understanding. But inside the model, there is no concept of pressure, no mental model of altitude, no physics. It's just recalling that those words often appear together in textbooks and articles. That's why AI does amazingly well in familiar territory and collapses in unfamiliar situations. Give it a brand new logic puzzle, or a scenario never seen in training data, and suddenly, hallucinations. Confident nonsense. That's not a bug. That's the limit of pattern recognition. Now, let's be fair. Pattern recognition at this scale is absolutely mind-blowing. In medicine, AI spots tumors humans miss. In games, AlphaGo defeated champions by recognizing board patterns no human could calculate. AlphaFold predicted protein structures that took scientists decades to solve. These systems are powerful. But here's the key distinction. They don't know why they're right. They see correlations, not causes. AI notices that high blood pressure correlates with mortality, but it doesn't understand whether it's a cause, a symptom, or something else entirely. Humans ask why. AI just says, this happened before. Let me give you a classic example. Ice cream sales increase. Shark attacks increase. AI sees a strong correlation. Does ice cream cause shark attacks? Of course not. The hidden variable is summer. Humans understand context. AI often doesn't. Now imagine this problem inside self-driving cars, medical diagnosis, criminal justice systems. When AI fails, it doesn't fail quietly, and that leads us to the most dangerous part. Modern AI systems are black boxes. Billions of parameters, decisions spread across layers. Even the creators can't fully explain why a specific output occurred. In the past, AI followed rules. If A and B, then C. Today, it's statistical fog. Picture a self-driving car choosing between two bad outcomes. Who decides what's correct? And how do we audit a decision no one can explain? That's why explainable AI exists. Saliency maps, attention visuals, feature importance. Helpful? Yes, but they're approximations, not real explanations. Alan Turing once said, if a machine can talk like a human, it's intelligent. LLMs pass that test easily. But conversation is imitation. AI doesn't know things. It imitates how knowing sounds. That's why it fails basic common sense questions, or moral dilemmas requiring novel reasoning. True intelligence requires causal understanding, transfer learning, grounded experience, and we're not there yet. So, is this the end of the road? Not at all. Researchers are exploring neurosymbolic AI, combining pattern recognition with explicit logic and rules. Others focus on embodied AI, systems that learn by interacting with the physical world. Multimodal learning, hierarchical abstraction. These approaches aim to build actual world models, not just linguistic mirrors. That's where real reasoning might emerge. Here's the truth. AI today is not thinking. It's predicting. Powerful. Dangerous if misunderstood. Incredible, but incomplete. And maybe that realization tells us something deeper. If machines can mimic intelligence without understanding, what does that say about how much do we actually understand ourselves? I'd love to hear your thoughts. Is AI already intelligent, or are we projecting meaning onto patterns? Drop a comment, subscribe for more deep dives, and I'll see you in the next one.